Hi, do you mind just letting me know who you are real quick?
Yeah, so my name is SpaceDey or 2D. I mostly do art for the fighting game community, but I also do cosplay a lot during events.
Hi, do you mind, what is it that got you to want to do art for the fighting game community?
So when I grew up, my parents were not really there to play with me, so they bought me a lot of consoles, and I discovered Soul Calibur 2, and I fell in love with Ivy because I was like, wow, she's very like a strong woman. And since then, I've been obsessed with fighting game because all their female characters are so like strong and beautiful, and they're badass. So when I started seeing that and I started going to tournament, I realized that not a lot of people draw them. So I was like, oh, I need to do it because me, when I was 16, I would have loved to have a keychain of Ivy.
So what other events do you have looking forward to? Where can we see you later on in the year?
So I'm looking forward for CEO because it's finally going to be in Orlando. So it's really opening. A lot of people finally going to go to this event. It was also the event that got me the first really interested in fighting game because when I was young, going on YouTube looking up tournament, I found out that CEO had this cool wrestling entrance, and I thought that was the coolest thing ever. So finally going when I first did CEO in Daytona, and I was being able to be in that crowd around the arena and seeing everyone doing their silly entrance, I got so happy. So knowing that people are going to be able to experience that in Orlando now, so hyped. Also Combo Breaker, Evo, of course, but I'm so excited for ECT.
ECT,
Yeah.
East Coast Throwdown?
Yes, yes,
Yeah,
yes. Very excited for that one.
I've heard of that one. I've been wanting to go to that one. I want to go to so many to the East Coast events. I hear that those are like the best ones to go to. Those are just what I hear. I could be wrong about it.
They also really expanded last year, and the venue was beautiful, and the community are so fun to be around.
So if you don't mind me asking, you're a French speaker from Quebec, correct?
Yes, yes, yes.
Was English your first language or was it French?
Oh, so grew up, I always speak French, and when I became a teenager, I really wanted to play Maple Story, so I started learning English with a dictionary next to my computer, and Maple Story on another one, and I started like translating the game. So that's how I learned English.
Hey, that's Maple Story. It goes a long way. A lot of people have good childhood memories playing that. I as well. I remember playing Maple Story when I was very young. Uh, I don't play it anymore, but I do still have friends.
I do think it kind of messed up my English because since it's a Korean translated game, some phrasing were kind of wrong. And then anyway, but it was a good time. That's why I learned English mostly for Maple Story, and then therefore, like Montreal is very bilingual, so it was just natural to then meet people that were English speaker, and then go on and learn. So.
If you don't mind me asking, what year is it that you started coming out to the events, or what was your first event that you ever came out to in the U.S.?
So my very first event was in 2021. I did Evo. It was my first American event, and it was my first time at an FGC event. I think it was 21 or maybe 2022. Anyway, the first Evo after COVID. I had my table. I didn't know anybody. I didn't know anyone. I was very shy and scared. I got this hotel all by myself in Las Vegas. It was so much money, but everyone was so nice. And because I was dressed up, a lot of the cosplay community were very welcoming, and people were like, "Oh, it's so fun to see another artist also practicing cosplay and hanging out." So yeah, that first Evo after COVID, and then I just kept on applying to it all. I did Sea Otaku, and that was an addiction. I really love Sea Otaku. I really hope Bailey works something out. But yeah, these were my two first events.
Okay. Do you think that seeing that yourself grows the way that you become from your first Evo, has it helped boost in your confidence of being able to cosplay more or draw more art? Like, do you think that that's helped you become more confident in what you do?
It definitely helped. I think what also helped me the most was before I was scared to go to tournaments because I played a game casually, and I'm not a competitive person at art. Like I'm very scared of competition, like at school and everything. But I met Esteban, because the Besteban, and I was like, "Oh, is it okay to be casual at an event?" He's like, "Absolutely. We need people in the crowd like you to be cheerful." So that first message of being like, "Oh, you're allowed to be a cheerleader. You don't have to be a sweat to be in there." I was like, "Oh my God, thank you." That first message really helped me, and then I did my first step as an artist because for me, Guilty Gear Strive came out, and I really loved these designs being able to connect with people through my art was super rewarding because instead of showing them my game skills, which I don't have, I was able to show them how deeply in love I was with their game. And I remember drawing like my friend's main as a GIF, and now all these GIF I did for my friend are now the charms that I sell for Strive. So it's fun to see that this first sweet action is now something that so many have around.
That's good to hear. I'm glad to hear that what you just started out to do for a friend turned out to be what you do now, and you do it for a living. It's really nice. They always say just chase out what you want to do for a living and make sure that you enjoy it. Do you? I don't really have any more questions for you right now. Do you mind just saying something in French, just out for the people out there? Maybe those who understand it, they can take that message.
Oh, but I also want to say something for artists in general. Don't be scared to draw your niche. Like at first, I really like Guilty Gear Strive, and I'm glad it worked out with the timing. But when I first did my first tables at normal event, nothing was selling because I didn't have Genshin Impact. But I had like 10 dudes come out at my table and be like, holy freak, is that so bad guy? And just these reaction got me so excited to keep on drawing these niche character. And then I found that tournaments were like super about that. Mm-hmm. So never be scared to draw what would make your 16-year-old freak out. Like it got me very excited. And I guess for the French, I'd say merci beaucoup. J'espère que vous avez plein de fun avec vos jeux en ce moment. Merci beaucoup.
All right, thank you so much, Spacey. It's been so nice to have you.
Thank you.
I just have one more thing I just want you to do for me real quick. If you can sign the lens.
Oh, with my signature?
Yes.
Cool, perfect. You tell me when?
Yeah, you can go ahead and do it now.
Now?
Yeah. Yeah.